Well, on today's Net Check, on Monday we reported on the execution of two men for their roles in the baby milk scandal that rocked China last year, and the safety measures brought in by the Chinese government following that case. Now, the Chinese courts have ruled that parents of children who fell ill after drinking the tainted milk powder will not be able to get compensation from Sanlu, the dairy company that produced the powder.
According to the Guangzhou Daily, the bankrupt company simply doesn't have enough money to compensate the handful of parents who are pursuing civil cases against them. Chinese law stipulates that a bankrupt company should only pay compensation after it has paid off staff salaries and repaid bank debts. The ruling has sparked a lot of controversy, particularly online. Let's go to the newsroom now, where our researcher Emma Wang has been looking into this. Emma, how have the parents reacted to this?
Many parents of the sick babies have posted their comments online calling for people to pay attention to this issue. They're questioning why the court let Sanlu go before it took responsibility for the babies who were sickened. They say that the government promised that the company would take some responsibility for the treatment of their babies right after the scandal broke, but the issue remains unsolved until today because of the disputes over the compensation schemes. Many of the parents have said they're now very worried that they will never get the money they need to treat their babies.
And Emma, what else have people been saying?
Many people are saying that this case points to a problem with the law, which they say does not do enough to protect the victims in these cases. Many commentators are calling for a better system to be set up to protect ordinary people and for the state compensation law to be revised. Others say the courts were just following the law and that they didn't have any other options. But some people have also said that the local government is partly to blame for failing to properly check the quality of these products. So they should take responsibility and compensate the families. These internet users say that if the local government doesn't have the money, they should use government resources and cooperate with charity funds and NGOs to get funding for the victims. Others say a victims fund should be set up to prepare for the future public emergencies.
Thanks, Emma. Well, Tom, of course, Sanlu has said that they already pay for the victims through a fund that the government has set up for them.
That's right. The company reportedly paid in $132 million US,
right,
the equivalent of $132 million, into a fund that totaled $161 million, which was set up for the victims. And the company says they've done their bit, essentially. Coming up after this, pole position.